channel's about kind of thing.
Finger guns. Hello, everyone.
Basically, I'm doing...
My name is To the Gates Erickson. Wait, is it... Oh, that's the channel intro. I don't want the channel intro, I want the live stuff. Anyways, I want to see chat. What chat looks like. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, it's me, your best friend, To the Gates Erickson, back with some... We're going to talk about LCS, because this is something I like watching. I watch a lot of the LCS, and at the beginning of the year, I did a my rank, where I think the teams are gonna come out on top, or where the teams are gonna look like they are in retrospect on the table out of the 10, because there are 10 teams, and where they would place. And I made several statements to see what I thought the table would look like. And we're halfway through the year, so we've had, I think everybody's played each other once, and then each team has played one team twice, I think is where we ended off. Yeah. So let's talk about it. The current standings are as follows. Cloud9 and TSM are tied for first. FlyQuest and Phoenix 1 are tied for second. Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals are tied for 5th. Echofox and Dignitas are tied for 7th. And Team Envy and Team Liquid are tied for 9th. This is hilarious because there is a team tied for a spot at every spot. There are only 5 spots filled right now. And technically all 10 are filled due to game differentials, like Cloud9 is 1 game over TSM. FlyQuest is... nope, they're tied. They're 1 loss more than Phoenix 1, but they're higher up on the table. Probably because FlyQuest has been sitting in second for a little while now. Same thing with Counterlogic Gaming. Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals both have 12 game wins. FlyQuest and Phoenix 1 both have 15 game wins. TSM has 16, Cloud9 has 17. So Cloud9, even though they're both Cloud9 and TSM are 8-2, Cloud9 gets to respectively sit above TSM, even though they are tied. There would have to be a tiebreaker if those teams end up finishing the same place, because they have both beat each other once and lost to each other once. Cloud9 beat TSM in Week 1, and TSM just beat Cloud9 this week in Week 5. That's why I said every team has played 1 team twice. Because Cloud9 and TSM have played twice this season, so I'm assuming that everyone else has played each other twice. Echofox and Team Dignitas both have... Team Dignitas has 11 game wins, but are lower than Echofox on the ladder. I guess it's just alphabetical. I'm gonna shut up now. So anyway, it looks like... That's what it looks like. Cloud9 and TSM tied for first. FlyQuest and Phoenix 1 tied for second. Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals tied for... Sorry. Cloud9 and TSM tied for first. FlyQuest Phoenix 1 tied for third. Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals tied for 5th. Echofox and Dignitas tied for 7th. And Envy and Liquid tied for 9th. Now, I don't remember where I placed these things. I didn't have a list. I didn't make a tier. But Cloud9 and TSM are where I expected them to be, near the top. I wanted TSM to be ahead of Cloud9, but after TSM's Week 1 showing, or like Week 1 through 3 showing, where they looked kind of shaky at the beginning, and then they kind of started to get really better. They looked really good in Weeks 4 and Week 5, which was good to see. They did, however, I think lose to Phoenix 1? No, they lost to Echofox. Sorry, they lost to Echofox. Because Echo Fox is starting to look better, even though they're tied for 7th right now. Anyways, TSM and Cloud9 are where I expected them to be. Most people placed Cloud9 ahead of TSM. I placed TSM ahead of Cloud9. It turns out they were a little more right than I was. Who's in chat? Oh, they're just too large. Okay. Anyways. So, sup, Laserbeam. Anyways, let's move down to 3rd place, because Cloud9 and TSM were expected to be tied for 1st, if not 2nd and 1st. So that's kind of normal. TSM moved up the standings because FlyQuest, I think, FlyQuest and TSM were tied for 2nd. FlyQuest dropped a game today, I think. Okay. I think Cloud9 lost to their opponents. Yeah, FlyQuest lost to TSM today, and Phoenix won their game against Cloud9 today. This is the cool part. So, hello, Link6. Anyways, this directly affected the standings and causing Cloud9 and TSM to get tied for 1st. It knocked FlyQuest out of sole possession of 2nd. And like down to where Phoenix 1 sits. I think FlyQuest and TSM were tied for 2nd until this meeting. Or no, FlyQuest was... Yeah. No, FlyQuest was in 3rd. FlyQuest had sole possession of 3rd. And TSM was in 2nd. But FlyQuest got moved down because now they are tied with Phoenix 1. Whereas they were not. They had sole possession of their spot. They moved down on the ladder technically because they have lost to Phoenix 1. I think that's overall in the week too, because I think Cloud9 lost yesterday. But anyway. So FlyQuest was a team that I predicted to get 10th. However, I was unsure of how this year would look. And I kind of gonna bite my bullet here and be like, yes, hello Monterey. Yeah, I said they were gonna be 10th. They're in 3rd right now. I'm proud that they're here. I wanted them to be here. I wanted to put them in the top 6, but I couldn't due to the incoming rosters and no one knowing what anything looked like. You're just recording a dead screen for the record, guys. I'm just gonna be talking for a little bit about North American LCS League Competitive Series, if you guys want to know what NALCS stand for. So yeah, Phoenix 1 was a team that I thought looked good. I think I placed them in 6th or 7th. They're in 3rd. The impact of Ryu and Arrow coming in and adding some really high-skilled players into those roles was really good for Phoenix 1. I'm very glad Zig, their top laner, is putting up incredible performances lately. It's good to see that guy going. He was the only weak point I found on Phoenix 1, minus Adrian's champion pool. And the champion pools are like switching away from the aggressive range supports now to the passive range supports due to the recent nerfs on patch 7.3. So Adrian's champion pool is becoming less and less questionable, and Zig is answering more of his questions. He's showing that he can be a top-tier top laner, and therefore both FlyQuest, who have used very interesting draft and pick choices and very good macro game, both seem to actually belong high up on this list. I'm kind of expecting Counterlogic Gaming to maybe make a resurgence later in the year. And I'm hoping Team Liquid makes a resurgence because I don't want to see Team Liquid eliminated. Or I don't want to see Team Liquid relegated. I'd like to see them not have the same score as Envy because I think I placed Envy... You're in the next stream. He pranked a live stream. Hello, it's good to see you, man. I'm looking at stuff on 2 separate screens, so I can't like read chat the entire time. Here, I'll do it. I'll pull chat up. There's chat. Sorry, Jesus. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Holy crap. I can read your stuff. I'm trying to monologue, though, so I'm not going to really read you guys' stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next stream, Laserbeam. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. I read the fact that you pranked a stream. Good job. Anyways, Counterledge Gaming and Immortals, let's move down 5th. They're in 5th. They're tied for 5th. Counterledge Gaming and Immortals are tied for 5th. I kind of expected Immortals to be in this area. I wanted Counterlogic Gaming to be a little higher. Honestly, I thought Counterlogic Gaming would be in the top 4. They're 1 spot out. They're tied for 5th, so they're 1 spot out of top 4. They're doing decently. Counterlogic Gaming always seems to have a resurgence later in the season, so the hope is still there. They're already on track to possibly make top 4. They're probably going to make top 6. They're Echo Fox and Team Dignitas are both sitting in 7th, so this is what's going to, I think, affect more or less kind of what we're going to see in the next 2 weeks, is how good Immortals, Echo Fox, and Dignitas get it together. Liquid, too. Liquid's probably going to finish outside of 6th this year. Safe to say. The forever 4th is going to be broken by the fact that they're not even going to place. And it's sad. I'm really disappointed. I want Liquid to be that reliable top 4 team that they were for the... I've only watched 2 years of this. I've only been watching this game for 2 years. Competitively. 2.5, technically. I've been watching competitive League of Legends for 2.5 years, and I've been playing League of Legends for 2. So I don't know a lot about the game, but I know about kind of how teams have been working in the past couple of years. I watched early Season 4 stuff, so I've kind of like seen some of the history of what teams looked like in Season 4. And Liquid have always kind of been this rock. I don't remember if they were cursed or not back in Season 4. But either way, they've always kind of been this rock. They've always been this, like, just kind of like Counterlogic Gaming, where they're top 4. They're always top 4. Top 4 has always been Cloud9, TSM, and Liquid. It's always been like that. Until Immortals, where it was Cloud9, Immortals, Liquid. Or CLG, it's TSM, it's Cloud9, it was Cloud9, CLG, TSM, Immortals 1 year. And then it was TSM, Cloud9, Immortals, and Liquid the next year. So they've always been top 6. And the hope is they can fix their stuff out and get out of relegation. And maybe next half, like summer, not spring, because we're in the spring split. During the summer split, get their act back together, and hopefully, I kind of think they want to strive for being that forever 4th team at this point now, because the competition in NA got really good. And that's what I'm kind of expecting to see out of Echo Fox and Dignitas, is these teams, especially Echo Fox, to Acadian, their jungler, who's not an import, has been incredible, and they're starting to work with Looper more, that their bot lane doesn't necessarily matter. What is it, Apollo and Xpecial, I think, is their bot lane? Which is, I think that's their bot lane. No, it's Lot and Gate, isn't it? Yeah. Lot and Gate are their bot lane. Yeah, Lot and Gate is Echo Fox's bot lane, right? So I think that'll do them good. I don't remember who their bot lane is. I feel so stupid. No, it's Keith and Gate. I'm stupid. It's Keith. Keith is on Echo Fox. Keith has been doing better. Their work with Looper is doing better. And it's good to see that they're starting to work together. And I think Echo Fox will start to fight Immortals for Immortals' spot on the ladder. probably forcing a tie at 6 for the next 2 weeks, and then hopefully overtake them in the last couple weeks of the split. I think EchoFox, I think the top 6 teams that we're looking for at the end, because I'm going to go for the top 6 teams now that we've got kind of like what our team order looks like. We're 5 weeks in. I don't think our top 6 is going to keep Immortals in it. I don't think it is. They've been doing really well, arguably, but I don't know if they can keep it up. I haven't been watching them as recently, I'll be honest, but I don't know if Immortals can keep it up. I think EchoFox is going to knock on that 6th place door. I think Dignitas is going to knock on that 6th place door, and how Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals answer that door knock is going to be what the story of this season is going to be. Because the 7th through 5th is going to be pretty highly contested. I think Envy and Liquid are gonna probably. I want Envy to be 10th. I don't want Liquid to be 10th. I want Envy to be the last team because I didn't like Envy's team composition. They had a rough starting couple of weeks. It just didn't look good. I want TSM to be in first. I want TSM to overtake Cloud9. It is shown that both Phoenix 1, who is in 4th, or tied for 3rd. Phoenix 1, who is tied for 3rd, and TSM, who is tied for 1st, both can beat Cloud9. So, I think we see a Cloud9 that maybe stays 8-2. Maybe stays 8-2. Maybe not. We see a Cloud9 that might lose to teams like, I think they might drop another match to FlyQuest. It's quite possible that they drop to FlyQuest. That it was really close last time. Maybe the CLG Resurgence knocks Cloud9 down a spot. Maybe CLG's Resurgence knocks TSM down a spot. You don't know. But I think Phoenix 1 is going to knock on those top 3 spots. They're going to knock on that door, and I think they can beat FlyQuest. I think Phoenix 1 can be a top 3 team in NA. It's up to Counterlogic Gaming to get their act together and stay in the top 4. I think it's quite possible. I think it's more than likely that it will happen. But I really want CLG to just put in the effort to stay top 4 relevant, make it really good. They're just outside of the box right now, tied for 5th. And yeah, I want to see CLG and Immortals either like figure out how they plan on answering that door knock from EchoFox and Dignitas, because if Dignitas and EchoFox get their acts together, we can see EchoFox dig in the top. We can see TSM Cloud9, FlyQuest, Phoenix 1, EchoFox, Dignitas in the top 6. These are 4 teams that we have. I mean, FlyQuest's players and part of their lineup is pretty used to being in the top 6 and going to playoffs because they're veteran roster. But we're probably, if Counterlogic Gaming and Immortals don't get their stuff together and EchoFox and Dignitas do, we're looking at 6 teams, or 4 teams in the top 6 that we haven't seen in quite a while. We haven't seen Dignitas in the top for quite a while. We haven't seen EchoFox at all in the top. They were bottom last year and they barely made it out of relegations. Phoenix 1 looked really bad at the beginning half of the split, but they made it. They made it out. They didn't. I don't know if they ended up going to relegations, and if they did, they won their game and were clean. But we're looking at teams that haven't looked like very top 4-ish in a long time, or to their new introductions. We're looking at teams that we haven't seen introduced to the finals or playoffs in a while. And while that's refreshing, it's kind of scary to me, like, for watching this for 3 years now, and like, I like Liquid. I'll be honest. I like Team Liquid. I like Team Liquid a lot. I thought Team Liquid was awesome. I thought Team Liquid looked great, and they're tied for last. Same with Envy looked really cool, and they came in, and I was not very happy about Envy's introduction into the LCS last year, where they just dominated, and I'm kind of like a little happy that they're not in there, but that's just because I've grown an attachment to teams like TSM, CLG, Immortals, Team Liquid. Not so much Immortals. I followed Wild Turtle a lot, and he went to Immortals, and I like Poe Belter, so I guess there's still some stuff there, but like, we're going to look at a completely revitalized, rejuvenated NALCS lineup. If some of these older, more stapled teams, like, Immortals technically is in there, because they've been, like, in the playoffs every time. They've been in the running for first every time they've been there. So, I'm talking about, like, CLG, Immortals. These teams kind of have to get their... CLG and Immortals kind of have to get their act together if they want to be the consistent spot that they think it is. Nice, man. But it's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool to see the new teams. It's a little scary for the older teams though, like Liquid. They're not in a good place. But anyways, I think we'll see Phoenix 1 probably take third. I want to see CLG take fourth. I want CLG to beat FlyQuest. I want to see CLG come back. I think we'll see either Echo Fox or Dignitas. One of the two make their way into top 6. And I think we will see Immortals fall. And I think we'll see FlyQuest drop a little bit, but not too much. I expect to see FlyQuest in the top 6. I expect to see either Dignitas or Echo Fox. Either or. I don't think it's going to be both. One of them is going to make it into the top 6. I don't predict to see Immortals there, unless Immortals is starting to get their act together. Which, I mean, all the power to them. If the Immortals gets their act together, I think they'll stay top 6. I think we'll see TSM and Cloud9 continue to dominate this split. Anyways, those are my predictions towards the end of the year. I think we'll see Envy drop down below Liquid. I think we'll see Liquid come back a little bit and take some games off of these random teams. I think Liquid can beat Immortals. I think Liquid can beat Dignitas. I think Liquid can beat Echo Fox. I think Liquid can beat FlyQuest. I'd like to see Liquid beat Phoenix 1. Phoenix 1 looks like a Phoenix. It looks like it's coming out of last place and heading straight for top 3. Possibly first. If they get their act together, it's possible. Anything's possible. Alright, those are my predictions. I'll see you all in my next League of Legends predictions video. Anyways, thank you all for watching. My name is Erickson. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, and if you want to see more stuff from me, please remember to subscribe. It helps. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.